Here are 6 things you want to see when in New Orleans. The first is to go bald eagle spotting. So, a lot of people have no idea there are even bald eagles in New Orleans, but you can actually see these if you go along the Lakeshore Promenade. You can take a stroll, you can maybe take a drive, or you can go along the Lakefront Trail in Metairie and you just look out into the water. You might see them kind of sitting on these posts or flying around. For me, it was one of the coolest and most unexpected things to find when in New Orleans. Next is to visit some of the famous oak trees. So a good place to do this is City Park. You can go along and just kind of take a stroll around the lake. You'll see the singing oak tree, which has these massive chimes on it and plays all of their notes in harmony. And it's really interesting to hear whenever a breeze blows through. And just a little bit away from that, near Cafe Du Monde in the park, is the Dueling Oak. This is where in the mid 1800s there were like hundreds of duels that took place under here. People were shot. I think you can even still see some bullet holes in the tree if you look closely, but some really cool history there. You also want to check out the Tree of Life over at the Audubon Park. It's such a massive, sprawling oak tree that there's actually support structures to help keep it up. Some people do climb up and actually look over into the zoo where they can see into the giraffe enclosure. The next thing you want to see are the Brad Pitt homes in the lower Ninth Ward. So the lower Ninth Ward is one of the areas that got hit the hardest by Hurricane Katrina. A lot of the homes were completely leveled, but Brad Pitt came in with a nonprofit and actually built up a lot of homes in this area, but they made them really state-of-the-art, unique looking kind of futuristic homes that are really interesting to see. You can stop by, you can walk around a little bit and even talk with some of the locals about the homes. The next thing you want to see is the Hurricane Katrina Memorial. So this is located at the end of the Canal Streetcar line, so it's very easy to get to, and it's here where you'll find the remains of over 80 individuals who were either unclaimed or unidentified. So it's a very small memorial. You can just kind of like walk around and pay your respects. To me, it was just crazy that there were so many people who died in this flood, that the numbers are actually still really unknown as far as the scale of people who died, and just the fact that there were so many unidentified people. Next is the Lil Wayne mural in Holly Grove. So if you're a Lil Wayne fan, you definitely want to go check this out. It's located right next to like a mechanic shop, and the people are really friendly. They'll actually help you take pictures if you need to. The mural was actually featured in Drake's music video for In My Feelings. So if you're a Drake fan or Lil Wayne fan, I think it makes a lot of sense to go and just kind of check out this mural, maybe get a couple of photo ops while you're there. And finally is to go through the Garden District and see a lot of the historic and famous homes. So there are dozens and dozens of really interesting historic homes in this area. One of the most famous is the Buckner Mansion. So this was actually seen in American Horror Story, so a lot of people will recognize it from that, but there are so many. There's also a lot of celebrity homes down there like Sandra Bullock, John Goodman, even Beyonce has a home down there, or at least did. So those are 6 things to see in New Orleans. Be sure to check out uponarriving.com for more interesting travel content.